Welcome to another Elite Audio special feature, and you may have noticed that recently we have been showing or showcasing many of the streaming products and accessories that you can buy to upgrade and improve your existing digital streaming setup. And today is no exception, because from SOtM, which stands for Soul of the Music, we have got their iSO CAT6 Special Edition. Now, I'm going to unbox this and show you what's inside and then explain what each product actually is, because it's actually effectively two products in one. We have the iSO CAT6 and then the Special Edition. I'll show you that in a second. So, in the box we have an SOtM bag, and inside the bag we have the two key components to this device. So what I'll do, I'm going to fish them out of here, and then I'm going to talk you through exactly what's what. I'm going to carefully place the box over there, as you can see, and do you know, I just missed the slicer and dicer. You know, I'm needing to throw something across the room these days, and a box just doesn't quite cut it. No pun intended. Right, this here is the key component. This is the iSO CAT6. It's effectively a transformer, or a noise cancelling transformer for your network. Obviously it's wired, and you can see there are two ends to this, both which will accept a standard LAN cable. So it's, as I say, it's transformer coupled. What this will do in effect is it will reduce the noise floor of your streaming network significantly. Where would you use this? The ideal place would be this end. You can see there's an arrow that tells you the signal direction. So you'll have a feed coming into this end from your existing network switch, and then from this end this will go to your streaming device. I have a client in Wales who bought one of these recently, and what's interesting about this client is that he doesn't actually stream from the internet. His streaming is done from an internal SSD drive on his streaming device itself. Now, you would think that, given that the music is coming straight from the internal drive, this would have absolutely zero impact on the sound. Well, surprisingly, the opposite was true. And this device, which cost £350, improved the sonic capabilities of his existing system, where he was streaming from the internal drive on his device. Now, I know you're all thinking, how is that even possible? Surely we're just dealing with ones and noughts here, which is what digital is, right? But what, as we've been talking about throughout our other videos, is that your network inherently carries quite a lot of digital noise, and it's generated in the main from external broadband coming into your home, but then your network switch itself generates a huge amount of noise, and this then is simply transferred into your device. The second you connect it to your network, that noise is going in there whether you like it or not. So this is where the iSO CAT6 comes into play. So that's the first part. The second part is the Special Edition. Now, I like to refer to these as the three bears, because one of these in the Goldilocks fairy tale will be just right for you. You can see they're coloured differently. So we have got black cable, we have got a grey cable, mid-grey, and a light grey cable. Now, SOtM, if you look at their website, they will tell you that each of these cables has a different sonic characteristic, and one of these will suit you just perfectly. So in essence, what you would do is you would have your incoming signal here from your existing network switch, then you will connect one of these cables to connect to your existing device. So the black cable is the most dynamic and high resolution of the three. The grey cable is kind of neutral, sits somewhere between the two cables. And the light cable is probably the kind of warm, cuddly, slightly warmer presentation. They're not as extreme in terms of the tuning as it may sound. The differences are reasonably subtle, but they're enough that you would notice which one is which when you're using it in your system. My advice would be, if you want to try this, is don't really think about which cable is which. Swap them round, make some notes on what you hear, play a track that you know extremely well, and decide based purely on listening which one you prefer. The complete package, including the Special Edition 3 cables, is £700. and as I say, you can buy this on its own for $350. With all SOtM products currently on the accessory side, so that's the network switches and any of the LAN cables, so the DCBL CAT6, CAT7, and this is the iSO CAT6, and you get the iSO CAT6 Special Edition, which is this plus these three cables. We're offering you a full 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can get this in your system, try it, hear what it does, and I absolutely guarantee you that if you even try the iSO CAT6, you will be astonished the difference this little device makes to your existing network. In an ideal scenario, you would have a upgrade network switch, which then goes into the CAT6 and then into your device. And again, the addition of each of these separate components in turn brings incremental performance levels for your existing streaming setup. As we're all spending a lot more time listening at home currently, these devices I think make a lot of sense. It does enhance the listening experience. I use one of these in my own system, and it's the special edition version. I won't tell you which of the three bears that I chose, but I did spend a bit of time listening and comparing and making notes, which, let's be honest, that's all part of the fun of this hobby. So there you have it, the SOtM iSO CAT6, and this is effectively the special edition, but as I said, you can buy this on its own. So thank you very much for watching. Grant will bring up the product link so you can have a look at this for yourself. There's also our contact number. We love to chat or help you get the best from your existing hi-fi system. But if you want to talk about streaming specifically, we have a lot of expertise, and we'll be glad to help you find the best way to extract every performance or latent performance that's in your system currently, with the addition of some of these amazing products that you can simply add to what you already have. One other thing, if you haven't liked our Facebook page, please go on there and like our page. We use that as a platform to let you know about new products, new brands, reviews and so on. And finally, if you haven't done so already, please sign up for our newsletter. It comes out bi-weekly. We have exclusive offers in our newsletter that you will not see anywhere else, so it's worth having that, even if that's all you're interested in. Anyway, thanks for tuning in today. It's nice to see you again, and look forward to talking to you again very soon.